The Monday Night Raw ratings are in. The Bloodline story has bled onto the red brand, and we're going to see if it has paid off with the numbers. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Here to look at the November 11th edition, 2024, of WWE Raw on the USA Network. 8 to 10, 2 hours of the good stuff on Monday nights, but did the ratings deliver good stuff?
It is the good stuff. It doesn't get better than Raw. It doesn't get better than wrestling. I love it, damn it.
We're on the road to Survivor Series, and then after that road, you take a wee left turn on the road to the Royal Rumble, and then you go full speed ahead straight on to the road to WrestleMania.
Then you take the road to SummerSlam and you repeat it.
And you never get off this road. It's a lovely road, and we are here to stay on this road. We're on the highway to hell. That's what it feels like watching wrestling. The highway to hell, guys. Anyway, let's get in. Let's look at these numbers. Let's do it. So this week, Raw is up 7% on last week's show. Last week, there are 1.465 million. This week, Raw, there are 1.564 million. So 99,000 viewers up, almost 100k. Monday Night Raw.
Trending with SmackDown. They're both up about 100,000.
The sad reality is now when wrestling goes up 100k on Raw or SmackDown, that's considered massive.
Yeah, even though the numbers are still pretty poor.
Yeah, we're talking the margins though that we're dealing with now.
Yeah.
See when wrestling was good, Raw could go up like 500,000, go down 500,000, and you never really bat an eyelid.
Aye. No, it's like 100,000.
Nowadays, 100,000s are big gains or big losses because every week it's just consistently really bad. It's consistently mediocre, but it is up 7% on last week's show. The last 4 trailing weeks for Raw is 1.496 million. So it's up 5% on that. So, I mean, it is up. It is what it is. It's also up on the quarter. If you compare it to last year, quarter 4 from last year to this year, it's up 4%, which to me just makes sense because why wouldn't it be up?
The rest of the show's up, so why wouldn't this be up?
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 hour less, so it just, it obviously I think is going to be up. And in the key demo, it's up over the last 4 trailing weeks as well, up 7%. So, yeah, it's up. It's up.
Something that's interesting about this, so the article reads, reported earlier by Programming Insider, not yet confirmed by WrestleNomics, but this is WrestleNomics that is actually reporting on this, on their own Patreon, folks. Shout out to the guy. Better late than never, I guess, but I mean,
he's not confirmed it.
But he is WrestleNomics.
Yeah, I know. What do you want? Would you rather say not confirmed yet by me?
Aye. Because he is WrestleNomics at the end of the day.
This is like election night when they call a state for somebody, but the numbers ain't in yet.
Well, I don't think there's going to be mail-in ballots.
We're calling
it,
but it's not confirmed.
Anyway, I mean, the mails and ballots for Raw are not doing anything for me, but there was a lot going on in the show. Yeah, are we going to talk about the clips? Because we may as well. I mean, the rating's up, but honestly, I think it's time to bury some people, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it is time to bury people.
Right, number 1 spot belonged to the Judgment Day beginning to crack, 809,000 views. A pretty significant rating considering the fact that they've beat both Bloodline clips. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Because the Bloodline are the undisputed champions of the world, but
Bloodline are the Bloodline are the cream of the crop, really. But I tell you what, it doesn't help when the WWE upload 3 of their feeds from Monday Night Raw, and they have the exact same 3 words in the opening of these 3 feeds. Seth freaking Rollins. You've got Seth freaking Rollins rebucks Solo Sikoa's offer to join team. You've got Seth freaking Rollins refuses to join Sami Zayn's team. And you've got Seth freaking Rollins and Bronson Reed brawl once again.
Yep.
How about the Bloodline fail to recruit Seth freaking Rollins?
Listen to that though, right? Seth freaking Rollins and Bronson Reed brawl once again. Even the person writing this sounds fucking bored.
Oh, we're seeing it again. As if the last 4 weeks wasn't enough. we get to see it one more time. But anyway, like you said, in first place, it was the Judgment Day, 809,000. The Judgment Day began to crack. We see Finn Balor, the line starts behind me. We see Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio basically arguing over who should be the next world champ. Dom says that he beat Damian Priest, something that Finn Balor couldn't do.
And he's right. Here, he's no lying about that. That was right on the money. As the Judgment Day, when are they going to split up? It feels like a bunch of jobbers.
I think the Judgment Day's got more legs though than the Bloodline.
Yeah, but I think if one of the two is going to break up first, it'll be the Judgment Day. Judgment Day will be going to the blue brand sooner rather than later.
The problem I think with Judgment Day is, I think with the Bloodline, when you break them up, there's stuff you can do with the people in it. I think Roman can go his own direction. We already seen Jey Uso. I'm pretty sure Jimmy's excited to go in a different, go out on his own. Solo, I think can. I just look at. I look at the Judgment Day, and outside of Dominic, I just don't really see much direction.
I see nada.
Like, what's JD McDonough going to do on his own?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
That's a guy that is praying on the Judgment Day to survive. I feel like Dominic and Liv, they could go on their own way without the Judgment Day.
Yep.
And make a good duo. I mean, if the Judgment Day, Carlito, maybe would have been fired over that Io Sky Carry Sane joke, man, if he wasn't in the Judgment Day. So yeah, no, I think that the Judgment Day will probably stick around longer because I just think there's less for them.
No, absolutely, but let's move into the other clips. So Seth freaking Rollins rebukes Solo Sikoa's offer to join the team, 624k. Then Seth freaking Rollins refuses to join Sami Zayn's team for 30. So that just proves to me that Solo Sikoa is a bigger draw than Sami Zayn. It's pretty much the same thing.
I mean, it is, but either way, I mean, look, the title, there's no uniqueness in these titles.
I know, it's
Come
like...
on, put a bit of creativity in there.
Rebukes and refuses, it's the same shite.
It's just, where's the creativity?
But up next, right, forget about this. Up next, The Moose. In the final testament...
4th place.
Spring a trap for the Wyatt 6. Yes, 4th place. They beat Gunther. They beat the World Heavyweight Champion.
423,000 fuels. For me, that Gunther should be stripped of the belt just for that alone.
Fucking damn right. No, Gunther is garbage. Like, how can the Miz and the Wyatt Sickles be beating you? The Miz? In this day and age, man. And also the Wyatt 6 just getting buried by Final Testament. The same Wyatt 6 who buried half the roster on debut.
Yeah, 5th place, we have 328,000 views. Damian Priest stuns Gunther into silence. Well, that wouldn't be hard because the guy can barely talk anyway. So, I mean, I think, see when Damian Priest is like head and shoulders above you on the mic, that's when you're in trouble.
Oh, aye.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful, Damian Priest, but I don't think he's the greatest mic worker.
Yeah,
he's a million times better than Gunther.
He's like a 6 out of 10, isn't he?
At best.
At best, fucking definite.
No, fuck it, that's been kind. That's been extreme. He's a 6 out of 10 in the 2024 era.
I would say Gunther's what, about a 2 out of 10?
Yeah, 100%. 6th place, we have 324,000 views. Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed brawl again. I mean, what is there to say here? Just another brawl between these two. Boring, seen it before. We'll probably see it again. Nothing exciting, nothing new. And spoilers have already told us that these two guys will be in that Survivor Series War Games match. So just crap at the end of the day. And in last place, 7th place, with 235,000 views, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods continue to butt heads. Now, this is the last video that WrestleNomics has rated, so it's coming in 7th place. But of course, it's not last because there was other stuff on the show. But what I am seeing here, top 7 clips, no women. Yeah, all we hear about is Tiffany Stratton saying that the women don't get enough TV time. Rhea Ripley came out and says that the women in WWE are taken for granted. How about the women are just fucking shit and they don't draw?
No, how much? They're fucking jobbers.
Wait,
you know why they're jobbers? Because look at the past where they barely got any screen time.
And they made it work.
Aye, they made it work and it was great, right? They are getting more screen time than ever before.
Yeah, but where are they? Where's the numbers here?
Nowhere to be seen.
Where's the evidence to suggest they deserve more screen time?
Pure Fusion Collective against Damage Control. Why is that fucking megastar filled match not
Yo,
here?
Liv Morgan, right? To be fair, the stuff with her and Rhea Ripley, right? That had been getting views, but it's a feud that's based around the Judgment Day, and it's based around them competing for a fucking man.
Yep.
And I mean, it certainly didn't hurt that you had Liv Morgan showing her ass and fucking jumping on top of Dominic Mysterio and all sort of like suggestive manners. So, like, of course that stuff's going to draw.
Yeah.
Have you noticed since they stopped kind of doing that?
The numbers have dwindled away. Maybe you need to do more of that stuff, brother.
Remember when Liv was in the crowd and she was saying, why would Dominic choose someone like you when he could choose someone like me? And she spun around and she fucking had that denim fucking skirt on. It looked like a belt. All you could see was ass cheeks. That got views. Remember when she got knocked off the apron and landed on top of Dominic? I mean, that got views. Remember the promo where she cut and she had that top that was designed. It was like a wet look top. That got views and people were that apparently broke the internet. Since then though, I mean, what's really happened? Because I'm going to assume that they were both on Raw, but not even good enough to beat Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. So, you know what? Maybe the women aren't taking it for granted. Maybe they're just not very good. Maybe fans are sick of them getting pushed down our throats.
That could be it.
So
that's absolutely it. And that is it for us. That is your Raw ratings. We'll be back with the quarters. Ho ho! And we'll see which women butchered the quarters and which men shat the bed. Till next time though, oh yeah.